Hey everyone, it's Samantha with The Wealthy Hairstylist, and I just got my hair done and my weave put back in, so your girl is feeling good. So I figured I'd do a YouTube video today. Why not? Actually today I'm coming on here to tell you my 5 top tips for a new hairstylist, how to successfully start running your business. My first tip is you need a website. As a new hairstylist, you need to have a platform to present yourself professionally. So not only do you need to have a presence on social media, whatever platform that is best for you, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever that is, you need to also have a website. People want to find you and find more work that you've done. They want to read about you. You need to have a place where clients can see a professional website where they can go to book future appointments with you. So that's the first one. The second most important thing is having a client card or a client book where you keep all your clients' records and formulas and their pricing. I have seen so many clients that don't write down anything. They don't write down anything. Every time a client comes and sits in their chair, they don't write down what they used for their toner. They don't write down how they formulated their bleach. They don't write down what they charged them. The whole point when you do my business educational course is to be organized and to know the process of how you charge, why you charge, and you need to have record of the services that you're offering to your client. I don't know about you, but I have clients that sit in my chair that say, hey, I loved what you did to me last October. Can we do that same formula? I mean, how many of you would be like, shoot, I cannot remember what the heck I did on their hair last October. But if you have record and history of what you formulated for them, it will be so easy to reference that. So that is the biggest thing. You need to be consistent. And when that client sits in your chair and you go into that back room to formulate their hair color, you need to write it down. And you also need to write down how much you are charging your client. So that way you are staying consistent every time that client comes into your chair. And if you are charging more or less and you're writing down the service, at least you know why the service is more or less. And that way, if the client ever asks, you'll be able to easily express and articulate to them why you are charging what you are charging. So that's the second one, the client card. The third one is dressing professionally. You guys, you have to come to work dressing professionally. If you come into your salon environment in your workout clothes or, I don't know, wearing your slip-on Uggs or something like that, you are not presenting yourself the best way possible. You need to dress the part. You have to also be you. So you are what you attract. So whether you are into grunge or you love designer clothes or you're a little sporty or I don't know, you're super girly. I mean, you need to express yourself and you need to dress and do what's best for you, but you need to be presentable. Whatever kind of style, whatever kind of clothes you wear, you need to be presentable to your clients. If they're coming into your chair spending $500 to $1,000 for services, you better bet you are looking your best for that client, okay? So that's the third one, dressing the part. You have to come dressed professionally. The fourth one is confidence. So I know being a new hairstylist, you could tend to be a little nervous, especially when a new client comes to sit in your chair. But I have to tell you, you have to present yourself to be confident. If a new client is sitting in your chair and they get any feeling or inkling that you do not know what you're doing or you don't have a plan or process for how to get them from A to Z, you're not going to come off as confident and professional. And then in return, that client is going to feel iffy about their hair services and might not be 100% confident in what you are delivering to that client. So confidence is key. Know that you are a talented hairstylist and know that you are good at your craft. So just do services that you love to do and that you are 100% confident in. So when you exude that confidence, in return, your clients are going to feel comfortable and confident knowing that you know what you're doing. The fifth one is consultations. I can't express enough how a thorough consultation is key to not only booking a client and the end result for a client's services. So having a thorough consultation with your client could not be like that. I would say that is like the biggest, most important part when starting any service for a client. So you need to be thorough. You need to listen to your client. Figure out what it is that wasn't working with them in the past. Is their hair damaged? What prior color have they done to their hair? When's the last time they had their hair colored? Have they used permanent color? Have they used semi-permanent? Have they used henna dye? Have they had any like Brazilian treatments, straightening treatments, perms done to their hair? Have you tried to do a strand test before you even colored their hair? So you need to explain all of these and go through all of these processes with a consultation. Usually when I have a new client that sits in my chair and they show me pictures of their hair, I kind of assess the picture and I like look through and I ask them like, okay, what is it about this photo that you like? We all know her face is really pretty, but what is it about her hair? Is it the color? Is it the tone? Is it the length? Is it the highlight placement? A lot of times when you look at photos of clients that they bring in, you know, they bring in all these gorgeous Pinterest photos, and you kind of look at the picture as a whole. But you as a professional, you need to hone in on that image and figure out exactly what it is that they like. Because they might show you one picture, but maybe it's just that money piece that they really like. And maybe they actually do not like the color that's in that photo, but they love the placement of the pops of highlights. So you as a professional need to determine what it is exactly what the client is looking for. And then on top of it, is it even achievable for that client? I mean, who knows what their prior hair color service was, if you could even lift their hair properly and still have the integrity of their hair to achieve what they want. So as a professional hairstylist, it's also setting realistic expectations for the client sitting in your chair. So usually as a stylist, I like to under-deliver, you know, so I kind of usually am a little on the safer side. If they want something really extreme, I usually like to tell them that it might take a few times, but if the process of the first time of coloring their hair ends up going really well and I'm able to achieve the results quicker than I thought, then my delivery is that much more great. So I usually like to be a little bit more cautious with my end process. And I usually like to tell my clients, you know, it's a work in progress. We're gonna see how your hair lifts. These are my expectations. I really don't know till I start coloring your hair, but I'm gonna let you know as we move along. But I always let my clients know, like, listen, you are not gonna be leaving my chair with ugly hair. Like, your hair will be beautiful no matter what the outcome is. But I get what our end goal is, and we're gonna slowly get you there. My professional opinion for your hair, I go with more the integrity rather than the outcome. So I rather have my clients have healthy, beautiful hair and slowly get them to what their results are, rather than rushing through a process and frying their hair just because they want a certain look a certain way. So communication and consultation is key. So those are my 5 top tips as a new hairstylist to get you on your path to success. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you are enjoying all this great content. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to get more information out to you.